Five-star linebacker Anthony Hill backs off his pledge to Texas A&M on Monday. This was big news, Nick. We saw it sending reverberations throughout the state of Texas. What happens now, given that the big-time shakeup there?
Yeah, probably the most major decommitment in the state of Texas in this cycle. Anthony Hill committed to Texas A&M over the summer after announcing a top 2 of Texas and Texas A&M. Shortly thereafter, he took a visit to College Station, like what he saw, and went ahead and committed to DJ Durkin's defense and Jimbo Fisher's program. But obviously, as it's gone this season, Texas A&M has been more than underwhelming. It's been quite a bad showing on the defensive side of the ball as well. And from what sources have explained to me is that Anthony Hill was getting the vibe from current players that it wasn't going to be a good fit in College Station, so he backed off his pledge. Now, Texas is probably the school to watch, being that they were in his top 2 to begin with, and he will also be in Austin this weekend for an unofficial visit for their game against TCU, a big game there in Austin. So Hill will be there, but other schools that I could watch to possibly get involved: Oklahoma, USC. It would not surprise me if he maybe shows up at one of those campuses before the end of the season. I could see him possibly taking this all the way to signing day, but I really like where Texas sits right now. Anthony has always kind of talked about wanting to stay in-state or staying close to home. Texas is able to offer that, and obviously he's liked what Texas has presented in the past.
Now, sometimes we have these guys who decommit, and I know it's a matter of time before he lands at Texas. Is it a straight line there, or could there be some twists and turns between now and signing day?
I think, there's always the open possibility of twists and turns. But, when it comes to Hill, it's just hard to imagine any other program getting as involved as Texas has been in the last 2 years since they offered him. And even since his time that he's committed to Texas A&M, he's remained in contact with the coaching staff more than any other staff. Steve Sarkisian and linebackers coach Jeff Choate have been to a game of his, so already showing support even when he was committed to the Aggies. So it would be hard to fathom him ending up anywhere else than Texas, but obviously it would be a big thing if he were to visit anywhere else before the season ends. Like I mentioned, USC, Oklahoma, those are 2 schools I could possibly see him venturing out to. Miami was a school that was involved the first time around, as well as Alabama, LSU. So we could possibly see those schools try to vie for a visit. But as I said, I see it hard him ending up anywhere else in Texas right now.
All right, so Anthony Hill back on the market, could be going to Texas. We'll keep monitoring as signing day draws nearer.